Hey guys, Manny here. So, as promised, over the course of the 30 days that I started a few days ago, I want to share some tips and health uh, things with you guys. But I don't want to just limit it to fitness tips or, fun recipes that I like to eat, clean eating, or workouts or things like that. I want to also share things that resonate with me and that I'm trying to implement in my life. And perhaps maybe it'll speak to somebody watching this video. And, I think we use Facebook for so many things and we put so much stuff out there. And I think we could use it for a lot of positivity. So that is my purpose here, to try to just share some positivity and some things that were impressed upon me today. So as I was sitting in church listening to the message, I was very moved by a lot of the awesome things, I was hearing. And, and I thought about how everybody struggles, with balance, with worries, with things in their lives. And, at the end of the day, what matters is that we cast our worries, our troubles, our weaknesses, our deficiencies, our strengths, everything upon God, and He will help us be the best version of us that we can possibly be. So this came to me in church, and I wanted to do this as a message, and also as a symbolism, not just for my life, but perhaps maybe it could apply to your life. And so I want you to get a box. And I got a box, and I labeled it God's I got this box. Okay, how many times do we life gets so busy, we get so wrapped up in things, be it a new goal, be it a new job, be it family, new exciting things. Sometimes we're stressed, sometimes life happens, life is busy, and sometimes we just miss the here and now, the important moments. And so the purpose of this activity is to try to, one, slow down a little bit and focus on what really matters, but above all, to turn down the volume and hear what God is trying to tell you really matters for your life and for my life. And so, today I decided, and I want you guys as my healthy, emotional, spiritual tip of the day that I plan on using in my life and for this activity, and was inspired upon me today in church, to take some pieces of paper and write down some areas of your life that perhaps you are needing help with. Be it something you're really good at, be it something that maybe you're not so good at, be it a struggle, be it whatever it may be. And I want you to write it on a piece of paper and make a little box, shoebox, whatever you want, and label it God's I got this box. And write that thing on that paper, whether it's like, you're worried about family, or whether you're worried about your health, or whether you're worried about a job, or maybe you're just grateful about a lot of things, but you're finding that it's just so much in your brain that you're just kind of finding it hard to slow down and be in the present moment. And so I want you to write it down and put it in the I got this box. So if you're worried about something, if you want to be a better mom, a better whatever, or if you want to find out what God's calling is for you, write on a piece of paper, put it in the I got this box. You don't have to have the answer, but you know what? Deliver it in the God's I got this box. Stick it in here. And it's a symbolic thing. It is something that is going to stay with you at home. But what I think we could do is, whenever we find ourselves worried or perhaps lacking in a certain balance in an area of our lives, perhaps we can go back to this box and go back in here and pull that piece of paper out and be like, oh yeah, you got this. You got this. Put in the God box. And just kind of surrender it all. And I think that is kind of my message for the day. Not as a preacher, not as a teacher, but simply as a person trying to convey a message that I feel is important in my life and I feel is important in a lot of our lives, because we don't have to have all the answers, but He certainly does. And when we can't seem to figure out an answer to something, or perhaps, you know, try to figure it all out and life gets too fast and we start feeling a little bit off balance, God's got this. And so nothing we put in this God's box is ever too heavy for Him. You can get a bigger box and fill it with tons of paper and tons of prayers, and it's never going to be too heavy for God. So that is my message for us today. Whatever areas, whatever strengths, whatever weaknesses, whatever plans we have for our lives, let's deposit it in the God's box. I got this box. And let's see what happens. So there it is. And hopefully this has resonated with some of you guys. And, you know, God's got this. So let's not forget that. Thanks, guys.